Good evening, everyone. It was a spike in violent crime. Now, one by one, Buffalo police are rounding up the alleged shooters. Buffalo police are extraditing a man to Buffalo from Ohio to be charged in the Niagara Street murder of Juan Ortiz Santiago. He was killed in his barber shop 2 weeks ago. Police say they have now solved 4 of the last 10 murder cases in Buffalo. And as News 4's George Rickert reports, the recent violence has community leaders looking for solutions. George?
That's right. In fact, a meeting tonight began with a not-so-simple rule. No one could speak about the problem. You could only discuss what you can do toward reaching a solution.
Do you want your community to be policed properly? What does that look like?
Sam Radford is one of the organizers of the African Consciousness Workshop, which looked for solutions to the kind of violence that killed 6 men in 6 days the week before last. The meeting was packed with Stop the Violence advocates, police, and community leaders.
Crime numbers in Buffalo this year are actually at a 10-year low.
Even though the homicide rate is significantly lower than it was for the same period last year, the mayor says he is concerned about the recent spike, and the city has a strategic plan in place.
Our officers in the month of August alone have taken off 108 guns off the street. So far, more than 500, getting close to 600 guns since the beginning of the year.
But the goal is to do even more.
I don't want to say a lower homicide. I want 0 homicide. But in order to do that, you got to have opportunities. You have to have jobs.
County legislator Betty Jean Grant says it starts with jobs and mentoring youth. The Buffalo Urban League claims to be the #1 adoption agency in the city right now.
And so we look for volunteers who can support, who can tutor, who can mentor our young people so that they can move ahead in their lives.
At one point in tonight's meeting, the organizers asked the media to leave so that some of the specific crime-fighting solutions would not be made public.